welcome, Internet. What's that?
What does it say?
April 13, 2016 highlight.
You know what it is? I know what it is. Stand by.
It's the April 13, 2016 highlight. There we go. There we go. We're back.
And we're back.
We're back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls of all ages. Technical difficulties.
We have another exciting episode for you. This week's guest, we got Buddy Rob back on the show.
What's up, guys?
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
We had Vic that had some fatherly duties that couldn't make the show tonight. So we'll get him on another time.
Yeah, sometimes you got dad duties, man. It's just how it is.
That's what happens.
You've had all kinds of dad duties lately. Jesus.
I just hustled back from tryouts, so
He was doing 120 on the way here just to make it to DadDimes.
DadDimes.
But you made it. You made it on
You made
time.
it. You made it safe.
Safely.
Just missing one headlight.
Yeah, and a tail light.
Fine. That's fine.
We're good.
May or may not have sideswiped something. I saw like one mirror kind of dangling. But whatever, it's fine. It's good.
Whatever. They didn't catch him.
I had to be here.
No
Not
harm, no
yet.
foul.
No harm, no foul. I like it.
Yeah. We got an exciting bottle today. We got another Stranahan product. This one is Blue Peak out of Stranahan's here in Denver.
The Stranahan Distillery, Denver, Colorado. Yeah.
Yep. This one was what does it say? It's distilled, aged, and bottled by Stranahan's at the Calumet Street location.
Denver, Colorado.
Yep. This bad boy is a single malt whiskey that's 86 proof, 43% alcohol by volume. So let's go ahead and get into it, huh?
I mean, I guess we could start
Yeah.
if you want.
I think this is their lowest proof. My sister and Lenny took me on the tour.
And we're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that, but this one's the lowest proof.
Good. Got to start somewhere. That's a good cork pop.
It's a good cork pop.
So you've been doing
Good
tryouts?
pour. Holy
Sounds
shit.
good. Yeah, it's all about the neck.
Hey, that's why I married my wife, huh? Get out of here.
Get out of here. You've had tryouts. You've had, like, national opportunity. I mean, you're going to Detroit, Vegas.
Yep.
Stuck in the mountains trying to come back from Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never do that drive again. That was no fun.
You say never, but...
Never say never.
And then it
I'm
happens.
flying. Well, I don't know. Southwest.
Yeah, no bags now.
Yeah.
No bags?
Yeah, bags don't fly free anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't bring your baggage with you. That's going to cost you.
Sorry, babe. You gotta say them. Just joking.
That smells
Delightful.
not like a Stranahan's product. So the original Stranahan's, the yellow label, I can't stand it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it has this weird, like, twang taste to it. Kind of like that.
No. I inhaled as I was taking a sip, and
As you should.
it went down the wrong pipe.
Or went down the right pipe. We tried the 12-year. Delicious.
Yeah.
Nothing like the original strain, the yellow label. This should theoretically be better. Possibly, maybe. I mean, it doesn't have the cool little like lid thing.
Yeah, the
Shooter,
we got him.
like the 3-ouncer.
Yeah, they told us why they have that. To pay homage to the Cowboys where the cork would rot, so they would find anything to put over it.
Is it homage or homage?
I mean, I'll let you pronounce it however you like.
I don't know. Sweet.
It is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweeter.
Smooth. I mean, it doesn't have any burn or anything.
I mean, it's a lower proof. No, it doesn't. It doesn't burn. I mean, let's see. It says Solra finish.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's cut to proof with pristine Rocky Mountain water.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you know what's in the water, you know what's in the bottle, I guess.
El Dorado spring water.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, I mean, now we know it's not bad. It's a relatively a good price point.
Yeah.
$40, $50.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I don't remember what. Yeah, $40
Between there, yeah.
something like that.
This one came with a cool carrying case.
Yeah, the bag's cool.
Yeah. Did you have to spend 10 cents for the bag?
22 cents.
Oh, okay. I mean,
So
it's a nice bag, so I get it.
yeah. Hell yeah. My mom's on. Hi, Mom. She says, welcome, Rob. Lenny's
Hey.
here. Thanks,
Welcome.
Lenny.
Hey,
We
fellas.
got several other viewers on there that have not commented yet, so we don't know who you are, but thank you for joining us.
But we love you. It's good.
We had an exciting week last week, right?
We've had some pretty exciting.
We had DadDimes with Paul and John.
we had that on the show. Yeah.
And then we had Avalanche game,
Went to an
which
Avs
we'll
game.
get into.
Yeah.
That was
They
pretty
won.
cool. They
Good.
won.
I don't know if they won on Saturday when they played Canada, but
Yeah, they won all 6 here.
really,
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean that makes sense.
USA.
Yeah.
They lost last night in a shootout.
Okay.
So they still got 1 point.
Still
so that's
got a
good.
point. Yeah.
It was a tariff.
Yeah. 50%.
Yeah.
Christopher's on.
Gotta
Thanks
hold
for
down.
joining us, Christopher.
What's up, Chris?
Last week, Chris was at his son's band concert, I believe.
Watching DadDimes from the band concert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Went to the Avs game. That was a solid win. Like it wasn't a shutout, but I mean it was like 7-3 or something like. I mean it was a good game.
That was a good game.
I mean, it was. They got a couple garbage goals at the end.
Yeah.
but
Was that the Nichushkin hat trick?
no,
No.
that was
okay.
San Jose.
They played against San Jose. But I don't know if he got 3 or not. No, he didn't.
No, he got it the next game, I think.
Yeah.
No, Cale McCarr had like 6 points.
Yeah.
Nate McKinnon had 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you know that.
yeah,
I'm glad you know that.
Good game together.
I know hockey a little bit.
Do you know anything about sports?
I know a couple things.
I was talking. What's the significance of today? I was talking to a good friend over at Cherrywood Liquor, Jesse, and he said that only a true sports fan would know what today is.
I don't even know what today is.
I don't know, something about draft or something about picks or something. I don't know. He was excited about it, and I was like, I'll bring it up. I'm not going to remember what you said, but
It's March 12th. I have no idea.
I don't either.
the rebirth of the NFL, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I did mention it was your birthday, though, and he said a gift from Cherrywood Liquor to the old DJ DadDimes.
Oh,
That is
some
directly-
1942. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it.
That's what happens when you get old. He said he's a tequila drinker, right? And I'm like, I mean, we kind of do a bourbon podcast every week. Yeah, he drinks tequila, too.
He's the fat alcoholic. I'm pretty sure that means anything.
He pulls it off the shelf, and he's like, make sure he gets this. I'm like, you know what? I'll make sure he gets it on the shelf.
Thank you so much, Jesse. We actually Mrs. DadDimes, your Mrs. DadDimes,
Yeah?
loves this.
Yes.
So I'm going to sneak it out.
She's not going to steal it from you. You're good. You're good.
I know. Well, if she says, let me have that, I'll be like, okay, ma'am.
I'm sorry. It's yours now.
It's yours.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Sorry, ma'am. Miss.
How were tryouts?
They're actually they're wrapping up right now. I'm getting updates, live updates, but
Okay.
they're just getting good. So this is just for like spring travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 3 practices a week, and they play other teams in the organization, and they're trying to get some other outside organizations to play together. But once again, we'll be going to Vegas, possibly LA, possibly, and then luckily there's a big tournament here in Colorado, so that'll be easy
Little home
travel.
game, yeah.
Well, it's 6 hours away.
Yeah.
So
Minute, Colorado. We were talking about at the Avs game that if Avs players were NASCAR drivers, because they get interviewed as they're going off and on the ice in between. They're like, "All right, so how you feeling today?" "Oh yeah, man, these skates they're going real nice. They're super sharp right now. I mean, I got to tell the pit crew being able to get these things off." And you can go back and forth. But yeah, these skates are really running real nice right now. The Zambonis out there doing their job, and we really couldn't do it.
Keeping us hydrated. The bench is keeping us
Man, we
hydrated.
get really hydrated right there. We wouldn't be able to make this happen. Our goalie's out there doing his thing.
when I was trying to get back on defense, my stick broke, and so I had to skate and pretend I had a stick for a little while. But you know what? I swung by because my teammate held it out for me. I went and grabbed that son of a bitch, and we were rocking and rolling. I'll tell you goddamn what, right now.
We were talking about that as well. Someone snapped their stick or they dropped their stick. And the guy and he was on
San
Jose's team. And he's skating around pretending like he has a stick in his hand. I'm like, why? Like, why are you out there like, you're not going to slap shot anything, dude? Like, I mean, I get that it's in the mentality that, like you're playing like you have it, but you just kind of look like an idiot.
yeah. Well, because when they break their stick, they got to drop it right away.
Yeah.
So they can't, and then if they're, depending on where they're on the ice, they can't go skate back and grab it.
Yeah, but
so
as he's skating around, he is legit. Like he's pretending like he has a stick. He goes back and forth. Like you missed the pass. It was funny to watch. I don't know. It was cool. But I mean, they play like that, or they practice like they play. So I get and I understand why. It just looks so funny.
Yeah, and it probably too is kind of tricking the other team, the other players, thinking that I still have a stick. So they might not. If they knew he didn't have a stick, they would go pressure him right away because he can't do anything,
Yeah. But he was on defense, so.
Yeah.
I'd call him stickless. He passed it that way.
Yeah.
But no, that Trouts are good. They're actually going to be able to play on the same teams this year. So
nice.
They're trying out for the same team right now, and then in the fall as well. So every other year we can only travel hopefully.
One team,
one place,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping they could be. What was Mighty Ducks, where the two brothers would go? The Smash Brothers, is that what they're called? Mm-hmm. Is that what they're going to be? Are they going to team up together and just go out and dominate the ice,
or they beat the shit out of each other? One of the two. They're probably going to be on different lines.
It'll probably be both.
Brecken. So
they just have a good time.
Yeah.
Well, and they're both very offensive players too.
So
see Daniela post like, "Oh, Brecken scored 9 goals tonight, and Grayson scored 6."
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That night, Grayson doesn't get a post. He didn't earn it. Now the next game, when he gets more goals, he gets the highlight for the. That's how you know like where you're at on the parent structure is who posted more about me.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand it. Which one of you are going to go to the NHL and make sure that your parents are taken care of?
Yeah, exactly.
I see what you're doing, man. Like, you're doing it right. Yeah. Like, you're setting yourself up for the perfect retirement of having, like, your kids in the NHL getting you tickets and paying for the house.
Yeah.
I applaud that.
Exactly. Well, I put in my time now, so
Didi is doing the same thing with tennis.
Colby Redmond just joined. He said, "Go
up,
Stars." That is all.
What's up, Colby? He's in Frisco, Texas. That's my buddy Colby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
enjoying the old Frisco.
He likes the Stars, and everybody has their faults,
What's
right?
that? Frisco's close to Dallas.
Yeah, it's just north Dallas. Yeah. It's where Danielle and I used to live.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Around the Plano area. I mean, they're all kind of
Plano, Frisco, all that right there.
Gotcha. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He just texted me.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I think we're warmer today than they are there today. I don't know. We've hit like 2 or 3 days when Denver's warmer than it is in Texas. Texas has had a nasty cold snap this year for some reason, but
global warming, man.
Yep.
It would be global cooling for them.
Yeah. Global warming cools. I don't know. My brother-in-law lives in Houston, and I'm always like, "Are you on preheat yet?" Because like that's how I know like the time. Like once you hit like 114, you're in full cook mode, and I am not coming anywhere near. It's crazy down there.
Yeah, it is.
Breck will look great in victory green. I'll tell you what. It doesn't matter what color he plays for if he's in the NHL.
I don't care which
both of them. I don't care.
Game we get tickets to. I mean, I'm not. I'm not choosy.
I don't care what game they fly us out to.
Yeah.
Oh God. Here we go. What's the Florida team?
Panthers.
Yeah. I think that if he gets traded at the right season at the right time, we could just follow him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting a little cold outside. Ooh, Florida. Yeah, got to go to that Florida game.
Yep. Take that contract.
Yeah, take that contract.
Live from DadDimes, we're in the Panthers locker room right before the game.
When we were in Detroit, we actually got to go tour Michigan's University of Michigan.
Yeah.
Got to check out their football facility. Oh my God, it was nuts.
Oh, I bet.
It was crazy. Got to do that, and then Brecken's head coach was a trainer for the team when he was going to school there.
Yep.
So we got to go in the locker room, the hockey locker rooms, like check out all their facilities. Went up to the press box on the ice.
Oh,
it was so cool. It was really cool.
They have it made.
Yeah, they lucked out.
Nice.
Do you think we could get a tour of your alma mater?
Yeah, at University of Phoenix, online.
Global?
ITT Tech.
My current, yeah, we can go to the global campus. That's cool. I'm gonna be out there next week. Not at I was supposed to do a work thing. I'm out there chaperoning the school trip, but I mean, the same area. I mean, it'll be the DC area. So excited to go to DC.
Yeah.
Not excited for the DC traffic, but it'll be a good time.
The last time you were in DC, you had a cool hotel, right?
We were staying at a Holiday Inn Express, and I remember we went to sleep. I was like, all right, I'm good, I'm done. And then I remember, like, right around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a pop. Oh, my God! And I look out the window, and there's a car driving off, and all the police show up, and there's this lady that got shot. So I pull out my camera, and I'm recording it. I'm like, oh, I mean, they got it. I don't need to go down.
Yeah.
They got it.
Were you critiquing their what they were doing?
I was dying because she got shot in the leg. Sad day, right? Okay, it sounds like it was a dispute of, like, she was with a guy and the girlfriend that showed up didn't like that she was with a guy, so she shot the other one. I mean, it happens, right?
I shot the sheriff.
So they had her on a gurney, and they had to transfer her over to a different ambulance. So they had to transfer her over to a different gurney. So they lifted her, and instead of, like, slightly putting her down, they dropped her, and she had the bullet wound in her leg, and the blood curdling stream was.
Sure.
And I was like, I mean, you kind of chose this. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Right outside of Baltimore. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
And then I went back to work, and I was like, oh, I mean, that hotel that you guys put us up at, I mean, I'm kind of having some issues now because, I mean, you put me in the line of fire. I don't like that. Yeah.
Sparked up your PTSD.
Oh, my God. I was like, I hopped out of bed. I was like, I'm going to have to go save the world. I couldn't go back to sleep that night, that morning. I mean,
Ooh. It's rough.
and then I kept playing it every time that, like, a associate or assistant vice president walked in. I was like, "Oh, look at the hotel that you put us up in. Like, you did this."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh yeah, we heard about that. We're so sorry." And I'm like, I mean,
I'm sorry, I was staying at the Four Seasons.
yeah, I mean, hang on, I got a little caviar. It's crazy. It's a good time, man. It's always a good time, though.
Yep.
You're gonna find that anywhere. I mean, people get a little. I mean, in Detroit, I was wondering how.
So we were in Allen's Park, I believe, so like an outskirt.
Yeah.
We did go down on MLK Day. We went down to go check out the museum down in Detroit. So we didn't get too deep in there, but some like would zigzag through some pretty
Sketchy places.
Yeah, oh yeah. And it was noon on a Monday so I was like, oh okay. And yeah, it was closing up, so we're like, all right, we're gonna go check out the Ford Museum, which was really cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
They went to sample some of the Flint water. Water out of Flint, Michigan.
Still brown.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure Sharpton was speaking at the Ford Museum.
Okay.
That place is so huge. It was we were just a couple 12-year-olds chasing them around. They're just like, "Oh, Dad, I'm fine," and just disappear. And that place is huge. So
Yeah.
I would try not to lose your kids there.
and then of course they don't answer their phones either.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. What fun! I was in Detroit at a conference. It was an international crime prevention conference, and we got done with the conference. I was with the captain, and two of the individuals that came internationally were from like Israel or I think it's Israel, and they're like, "Oh, we've always wanted to see Canada. We have a rental car. Do you want to go across? We'll do lunch and then come back across." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, that's not a big deal. Like the conference is over. Our flight's not for like another 8 hours.
Yeah.
Might as well go do that." We go across. I had Canadian bacon. Trash, by the way. American bacon's where it's at. No tariffs. Hook back up with them, get back in the car, cross the border. And once we hit like the actual border, the agents were like, "Oh, so you went to Canada for just a couple hours, huh?
Yeah.
With some Israelis internationally, right?" who are you and why did you do that? Get out of the car, please. And I was like, yeah, we didn't think this through, man. Like, we didn't.
They're pretty strict, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't bring our passports. I guess I don't know my geography very well up there, but I didn't realize that Windsor's like right across the river.
It is.
I didn't even realize that. So,
or under it.
Yeah, exactly.
They have an under tunnel, and then they have the over bridge.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah,
yeah.
That's pretty. But
a couple of families went over for just to have lunch, and they just were like, we're a hockey family from Colorado for a tournament. And they're like, well, what are you doing? Where are you going? How long are you going to be here?
Oh yeah.
When are you coming back? Like, they were pretty strict. Yeah. So.
I just remember coming back and they're like, oh, yeah, you're with these people that just flew into the country from Israel and you left the country to go to Canada just for a few hours, huh? Yeah, and I was like, I'm a cop. And he's like, okay, well, you're good. You two aren't. I got a flight to catch. Can I get a ride? Or
you guys got Ubers?
Yeah, this is eh?
You got Ubers, eh?
Yeah, don't you know? Can you send me a moose?
Yeah. Some syrup.
Whoa. But it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Gotta love Detroit. I remember going to we went to I think it was Hard Rock. It had a casino.
Yeah.
And we're like, having a good time there. We get out. It's a little bit, it just got dark, or it's like dusk, right? And it was, our hotel was, 7 blocks away. And the valet's like, oh, well, how do you plan on getting home? Oh, well, we're just going to walk. It's only 7 blocks. And he's like, no, it's dark out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but it's like 7 blocks, right? We could just walk. It's nice out. And he's like, no, we'll pay for the car. I'm like, no, you're not going to walk 7 blocks. So, it's not a big deal, though, right? He's like, no, we'll pay for it. Like, if you're worried about the money, we will pay for it.
Yeah.
It's really weird when, like, visitors come and they don't make it home. So, like, we'll cover the cost. I didn't know it was that dangerous. He's like, yeah, you're in Detroit, dude.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, Allen's Park Chipotle sucks too. By the way,
see, there you go.
They run out of food every day, or plastic silverware, or this or that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and you had to filter the water because it was coming directly in from
Flint.
Yeah.
Bottled water.
I think that's what Stranahan's cuts their whiskey with.
Flint water.
Flint water.
Yeah.
That's why it's chunky. It's joking.
I could chew this. This isn't bad, man. I actually like
pretty
it.
good.
They also bottle tin cup. Mm-hmm. Stranahan's. They don't distill it.
They just bottle it.
It is bottled in Colorado. So then they're like, oh, it's a Colorado whiskey.
It's not.
No, it's not.
So do they bring the barrels here? Or how do they do that?
No, I think they truck it in. They don't truck the barrels in. They truck the liquid in. And then they put it through the bottling system.
Gotcha.
And they bottle and they ship it out to Colorado. Yeah. I think it's Ohio or Iowa. It's one of those two. Where they actually distill it and then let it age. But yeah.
He told us. I don't remember.
Okay. I mean, that was a long time ago.
I mean, it was late in the tour.
Sunday.
Been drinking a little.
Okay. Yeah,
so
we could all see that happen. One of the other cool stories, and I got an email from snack crates. You want to talk about snack crates?
Yeah.
You want to tell the story?
You tell it. You tell it better than I do.
I do not tell the story because I mean,
I was involved with the game, and you're like, she's 50. Jeanette snack crate.
That is not how it happened. That is not how it happened. There was a kid over there. I forgot his name.
Axel. I remember Axel.
Axel.
We sung "Happy Birthday" to little Axel.
Yeah, he was in a row or two behind us. Mm-hmm. It was Axel's birthday. He was having a good time. This lady, her name is Jen.
Yep.
Works for Snack Crate. She is an absolutely amazing human. She went and got him a new jersey.
I believe she got the tickets for him and his mother to go for his birthday, right?
I believe. I have no idea.
That's what I pieced together. They went there, had a great time. She got him a Cale Makar jersey.
Oh, nice.
Which was really cool.
Yeah.
I believe she coordinated for Bernie, the mascot, to come down. Bernie was hanging out with him for a little while.
Yeah, the old Burn. Yeah, took care of him. Did some autographs.
Yep. They got moved to the...
On the glass.
On the
row.
glass, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, she did a lot for him.
The old burn man came across, gave him a puck over the over the glass. I mean, he just took care of it. But I mean, it was all set up. A lovely lady, Jen from Snack Crate. Snack Crate's a really cool company. This is not sponsored, but at some point, if Snack Crate wants to, she wants to get into what we're trying to do here. You know what we do here. What we do here. We're drinking buddies. You got to have some snacks while you drink, while you're out there having these conversations about dad things, DadDimes, doing some bourbon reviews. It's always good with a little bit of snacks.
It's always good.
Oh, yeah.
Story was a little heartbreaking. I ain't gonna lie. It was should we say it?
What?
The story, like why they were there.
I mean, I didn't get the full story of that. I got the information from here, and that's why I pushed it over here.
That's what
from
the security was telling me.
Executive producer reached out to Snack Crate.
So Jen got the tickets for him, I believe. The lady has
Mom?
Yeah, the mom has something going on where this is potentially her last birthday she'll get to spend with her son. And so that's why this all came about.
Okay.
So they could have one really good last birthday together.
Okay.
And then Jen went and got him a jersey.
Took care of him.
Absolutely
took care of him.
Absolutely amazing to see.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jen.
Yeah.
This is my executive producer.
I mean, that's what I do some background stuff. Every once in a while, I'll help out on the show. But I mean, really, the face of the beard of the show.
The beard of the show.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. No, it capped off a really good game with seeing something that there's still good people in the school.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
At some point, I wasn't watching the game anymore. I was like, it was more of like a touching, heartfelt moment of like, this is like really cool. This is like the best part of humanity that still exists.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
You don't see it every day.
No.
So
And to be at a hockey game, too.
yeah,
Even better.
It was
really cool.
Yeah, it was a memorable hockey game moment.
Happy birthday again, Axel.
Happy birthday,
Axel.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen.
It's your 25th.
Yep.
That's how I do my math. All about it, man. That's all good. So we had that show. We had the tour.
Yep.
You got a birthday coming up?
Got a birthday coming up.
You have a birthday coming up, or had a birthday that just came up?
My birthday's in August.
Yeah, so it's coming up.
It's coming up.
Daniela's is coming up.
Okay. And she is turning
28.
8. Okay.
28 or 29.
I remember 28. That was a good time.
Yeah.
I remember 28.
Yeah.
Is this the new one?
No, I just grabbed the bags.
Okay. Yeah, I got to show you the new system. Well, I don't have to show you. The producers will take care of it.
Producers will take care of it. Yeah.
It just happened. But I mean, at some point, you should see the new system. It's kind of cool.
I seen them chilling in there, or freezing.
And I mean, they are chilling. They are chilling. Yeah, I had some other notes on here. Let's see what else we got here. So Snack Crate, make sure you take care of Snack Crate. If you have an opportunity, go to snackcrate.com. They have subscriptions.
Yep.
All kinds of snacks and stuff.
Gotcha.
All kinds of delicious snacks.
Yeah. Excited to see.
I found this, just ran across it on Facebook or something, but it's buckets of sunflower seeds, and they have like 54 different flavors.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
I know which ones you're talking about. They got like the churro and all that.
I guess that's like their popular one.
A churro?
Yeah, they got
Sweet churro or something like that.
They had a garlic parm. Like they have some good
legit,
flavors.
Yeah, legit flavors. And they'll send you a 5-gallon bucket of like bags of them.
Dill pickle Slim Jim the other day.
I had that.
Yeah.
It was good.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds like that, right? But then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is actually kind of good. Like it's. Oh, that was the other note. The first time that I've ever been exposed to it or I've ever seen this was a corn dog pickle.
Oh yeah,
I've heard of those.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Really?
It's exactly what it sounds like. They hollow out the pickle.
Yeah.
Put the stick with the hot dog through the pickle, batter it, deep fry it, and it's really good.
It's like a giant fried pickle.
Pickle dog.
With the dog in it.
Oh, okay. So
With the hot dog.
There's a hot dog in the center
There's
of
a hot
the
dog
pickle.
in the center. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I felt a little gay eating it. I ain't gonna lie, because I had to really open up. And
I mean, it was a good video of him like really getting in there, but
That's funny.
that'll be posted on our Thigh Guys.
that's Thigh Guys.
Well, look at that. Christopher said, "This fat guy loves me some snacks." Same, Chris.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If you do mention DadDimes in your request for snack crates, they will give you a high five and possibly even a digital hug.
There you go.
Yep.
That's as far as we've gotten with negotiations. So.
Yep. Or they may say, so fucking what? Thanks for your order.
Who are you?
I've never heard of you before, but your package is on its way.
Yeah. Cool story, bro, is what they'll say.
Yeah.
So snack crates.
We've hit 13 countries, 32 states. Is that right around there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
31, 32.
We keep expanding. And that's 13 countries through the Spotify, Amazon, Apple network. That doesn't include Facebook, TikTok, X, YouTube, or the other one, the...
Instagram?
Well, we Insta. There's another one, too. We just started streaming on it. Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You're on Twitch.
I forgot we're on Twitch.
You're getting big time, guys.
Dude,
this is awesome.
I mean, we're global.
You're kind of a big deal now.
Yeah.
Kind of internationally known.
We haven't big timed you yet.
No, and I appreciate that.
So we're waiting to see how Breck and Gray fare on their hockey career before we big time you.
Oh, they got a long way to go.
That's true.
So, other cool things coming out this week is which we'll dive into next week. Eric's album releases this Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
he's got
dropping.
a new album out here.
That's dropping.
One of his songs features DJ from DadDimes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's
So,
on a track.
I'm on a track.
On an LP.
I bust a flow.
Doing woo!
I do. Yeah.
That feels right.
He's like, Dad, you know who Mariah Carey is? And I'm like, of course I do. I was like,
Yeah, I can't wait for your Christmas album.
it's coming. But no, me and Eric made a song about his son, my grandson, that's coming.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, May. Due date.
May 23rd, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Then you're really going to be old. Like,
I mean,
technically, I won't be the oldest anymore.
That's true.
oh, yeah.
Grandpappy.
I'm not a grandpa.
May 23rd is the last day of school, by the way, for the school year.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
I knew.
Same day.
I knew.
I got a feeling you didn't know.
I don't.
I don't even know when. Is spring break next week?
Yep.
Yeah,
It
yes,
is.
Yep,
It is
it
next week.
It covers the week of.
I will have
St. Patrick's
a
Day.
grandson, newly born,
Yep.
and then my youngest will be turning 3 in August. So you can tell I'm a minority. That's what that means. You can tell I come from a minority family.
Are you going to get her more like neutral clothes so they're hand-me-downs?
Yeah,
Since they're so close together.
absolutely.
Lots of yellows. Lots of yellow outfits.
Yep. Yellows, grays.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. My kid was asking if she could wear her DadDimes sweatshirt while she's on the school trip. And, of course, my answer was,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then my wife's answer was,
Absolutely
no.
not.
So then my answer was, since she's going to listen to this before we go on the trip, no,
Absolutely
absolutely no. You should not.
You should not do that. Bailey, I second your dad, and I say absolutely no. No way.
You should not wear a sweatshirt that promotes
Drinking iced tea. Come on.
I
I mean, that's all it is.
was going to say that like, you're promoting small business and entrepreneurship, whatever.
Okay.
Freedom of speech.
Depends on what platform.
Yeah, touche.
On this platform, we can't say a lot of things.
There's a lot of European cigarette things that DJ has thrown out there once or twice, and unfortunately that got us a week off.
Oh, really?
Well, and I mean, Justin likes to point out the 4 times I got us banned off of TikTok, but he got us banned once too.
One time I was talking about the old P. Diddy case, and all of a
Oh,
sudden,
okay, 2 times. You just got kicked.
No. I said it like, I appealed it, and we got back that night. I'm just throwing that out there.
We appealed one of mine that we got back. The second one, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically I got 2 bans.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
For you? That's really good.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're still on.
But you know who always loves us? X.
Yeah.
We could say whatever.
Yeah.
We could
Anything.
We could show whatever. We could do whatever.
X is into it.
Yep. Thanks, Elon.
Yeah. I mean, Elon, there's some things going on right now.
Yeah.
People are getting a little upset with Teslas.
Oh.
Yeah, they're drawing things on them, and they're Yeah. Attacking dealerships and people are upset.
really?
Oh yeah, they're getting a little nasty right now.
I heard they're losing their value pretty well. I might have to come over and charge a Tesla if I buy one.
Done. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. Everyone should have a Tesla.
I mean,
You really
I've
should.
dabbled in electricity before. I could probably install a charger for you.
I already got 220 or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I already got it hooked up in the garage.
I'm telling you, man.
It's just a couple wires.
Get one on the cheap.
Just do this real quick.
Duct tape it.
And you'll never have to hit a gas station again. And that, my friend, is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
Not having to deal with the crazy people at the gas stations.
How come
Downtown.
people aren't like an Elon? Just because he's finding stuff on the...
People are getting crazy about him right now. Yeah, they're tanking his stock. They're targeting the Tesla company. They're just upset that he's got. I mean, and now granted, everyone's like, yeah, it's Elon. It's not one person. Now he is representing and he is presenting findings, but you think that guy has enough time to go to each place and be like, all right, hang on, let me look at your books. Nah, man, he is running like a space company that's like blowing up rockets. That's cool. A tunneling company, a Starlink company.
He's just reading the summary or the report.
Yeah, he's sending teams in, and then he's looking at it. He's like, yeah, I mean, this is where we're losing some money, and we should relook at some of these things, and we should alter some of these things. Now, granted, should we be
That's the
firing
richest guy in the world?
as many people as they are? Absolutely not. I look at the amount of like job layoffs, and I'm like, man, these are still humans.
Yeah.
That still need a paycheck to support their families, and
That's my biggest scare. Is like,
Well, what they don't report is when he lays them off, he says, "Hey, by the way, Tesla's hiring." They don't report the whole facts. They don't report that, but I know
He's
that
recruiting?
Yeah, he's recruiting.
I mean, these are still people. And again, if they can come back and they could say, your job is inefficient in what you're doing here, and we no longer need this position, but we can train you to do something else that's effective to help promote government spending and blah blah blah. That's cool, man. Like you're maintaining the workforce and you're making government more efficient.
Yeah.
Isn't
All
the
about it.
military always hiring?
Sometimes
Yeah, join the army. You get laid off, join the army.
Space Force. That's where it's at.
Space Force.
If I could go back, I'd be like, all right, hang on a second. I have to monitor space. I mean, aliens, right? And other than that, I think it's a pretty safe job. I'm in.
I actually got an email today from
Space Force.
Recruited?
No, from
Yeah.
from
Rob, we're looking at local rednecks, and you meet all
yeah,
types
exactly right. No, from someone in the hockey community that got laid off in the last couple days.
Oh yeah,
and like it was just like networking. That was the title of the email.
Yeah.
Hey, I got laid off. Do you know anyone hiring software developers / managers? This, that, and the other. And like, sorry to bug you, but just networking.
gotta find. Yeah,
I will throw this out here. Plumbing companies are always hiring. If you want to start a career that's not going to get taken away from you, that's a good career, plumbing's the way to go.
All right. Are they hiring CEOs? Because I mean, that's kind of like my starting cap right now.
If they want to start out as an apprentice, I will be more than happy to belittle you and treat you the way I got treated when I was an apprentice. And if you could handle that, then
And the smell.
yeah, you'll be all right.
Listen, if you
The
want
smell's not even that bad.
if you want to go through potty training again,
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't even bring that up. So we're doing
Oh, I'm going through it right now.
this project, 2 projects, Argonaut and Draymore Apartments, right?
Yeah.
Corner of Colfax and Grant.
Ooh, good area.
And yeah, great neighborhood, great apartments.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful location.
So, yeah, exactly. What's today? Wednesday. So Monday, we do 2 apartments a day. So we have to basically, they're occupied.
Occupado.
Yeah. No, they all. I mean, 99% of them speak English.
Okay.
First one, knock on the door. PM goes in, knocks on the door, and just was like, shit everywhere.
Oh.
They literally had to get hazmat crew out there.
Oh.
And then the next one, I got pneumonia. You can't come in. Blah blah blah. Well, come to find out, she's just some drunk chick that our old lady that 8 o'clock in the morning she's hammered, and don't want you in.
Living the life.
In there.
But it's
I haven't been there.
It's that's the thing too, is like with trades that we're in, you know, even if windows and doors, you know, you gotta be able to handle some messed up stuff.
You have to go into other people's domicile.
Yeah, they're quote unquote castles.
Well, I mean, as a plumber, you literally have to deal with their shit.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad. Honestly, a main sewer line, when it backs up and there's poop everywhere, it doesn't smell nearly as bad as a urinal or a kitchen drain line.
Yeah.
Those are two where urinal by far is the... So there's two things that make me gag in this world. One is a urinal, when I'm jetting out a urinal. The other one... the other one is when their toilet doesn't flush and they continue to shit and piss in it, and it's like filled to the top with shit and piss. That's the other thing that makes me gag.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. But other than that, plumbing's great.
No, I mean, especially like
water in's great.
Commercial and
what?
Water going in's great.
Yeah,
I mean, water lines are amazing.
Yeah,
water filtration systems, inlines, right? Faucets.
Yep.
Fixtures.
Yeah.
Fixtures.
Water out. That's where things get a little iffy.
It's not even that bad. Not in residential household. You go to a couple that's like, but I mean, you walk in their house and it's disgusting.
And you know probably right away.
As soon as you walk in, you're like, oh, this shit's been fucking backing up for probably 6 months, and there's 4 inches of just crusted shit on the floor that I got to put my machine on.
And the walls are crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you get in those calls, you get in, you get out, on to the next one.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, they can't. Well, not yet. Not in our lifetime. They won't be able to make robots to do stuff like that.
I don't know. Elon's getting pretty close. I've seen those Tesla bots.
But
I mean, they're going to take over bartending real quick. I saw that one was at one of his last events, and he was making drinks. I was like, I'm pretty sure if you're in that industry, you need to find a new job, because very shortly, that's going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be consistent, and it's not going to cost you any extra money for free drinks or over pouring or and you don't have to pay it tips.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll be just an initial pretty high investment. But, I mean, just like the taxi drivers, they're like, yeah, we're going to be doing autonomous taxis really soon. It's like Total Recall right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to see the one with 3
would you
boobs.
like another drink?
He's got the 3 boob one in here. It's for science.
That robot's coming out of China.
Elon's on top of that too. He's doing Space Force, looking for that.
SpaceX, man. That
guy's
crazy. That's crazy. Launched his Starship, and the second one that he launched exploded as well. And it was like, oh my God, he's going to send up a capsule, or he had already sent it up to get the astronauts that were stuck in space for like the last 6 months and bring them back. And like, oh, I wouldn't want to get on any one of his ships. The one just exploded. No, the one that exploded is his colonization rocket.
Oh.
Like, it is the big rocket that's supposed to hold hundreds of people to send hundreds to another location.
Yeah.
Like,
Mars.
I think to the moon first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then once they figure like the close distance, then they're going to start topping.
You're thinking of Total Recall still.
Oh, yeah.
To go mine.
He wants to go to Mars at some point, but I think like there's going to be a pit stop to the moon. That's
fucking layover on the moon? This is bullshit.
Do my bags fly free at least?
No.
Oh, God, no. There's another fee to that.
You don't get bags. You got to make shit when you get there.
However, like, would you get like a different rate because your bag's way different on the moon?
That's flying back.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like, oh, well, it was 50 pounds to get it off the ground, but once we, like, did the layover on the moon, like, if I was there for a little bit, then hopped a rocket to a different planet.
Only like 14 pounds.
If that.
Yeah.
I don't know the conversion rate.
Yeah. Do I get the conversion rate?
The bag conversion rate, I don't know that. But, oh, man. Rob, so you and the missus, you guys stopped drinking for a while.
Yeah. Quit drinking she's at like 145 days, I think.
Oh, she's staying strong.
She's staying strong.
Good job, great babe.
Good
job.
for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good job.
And then I was in Detroit.
I get it. That's all you got to say.
All the hockey dads, the coaches, we were sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Watching Detroit play, get their ass. Well, I didn't say get their ass whooped, but you know
They didn't win.
Yeah, they did not win, and so.
And
But,
the
I mean, I
record,
wasn't
so-
like quitting for good. I was just taking a reset and just doing a
Which
good
you should,
solid,
man. You
solid
should.
reset.
You should
So
always do those resets.
Justin
They're good for you.
does that every beginning of the year.
I mean, other than like every week we're on the show, so I have to do that. Other than that, when we're
The only reason why you drank is because we had the show.
that is actually the reason. If not, I wouldn't. I would have stayed off for a while. I do about 100 days off, and then back on it. But I think the last time that I took, I was at 99 days. I went to a wedding in Seattle, and the
It was a good wedding.
officiant.
I mean, you're the chaplain, man. You let us know.
I mean, I have officiated weddings, but this one was
Officiant.
They had assless chaps.
Thus.
And I mean, they were having a good time. It was a good wedding. It was like an awesome wedding. But I was like, this is going to be a drinking wedding. I'm in. Like, done and done. Let's make it happen.
I'm drinking.
We're going to have a good time.
By the end of it, Justin was wearing those same assless chaps. So it all worked out.
Yeah, sharing's caring. Come on, man.
That's true.
Got to do it.
No, she's staying strong. She, I think you probably heard.
Teacher.
She's teaching now. So
Nice.
she starts after spring break. So
After spring break,
she's excited. She's kind of
Going to do good things.
trying to change her, stuff with the salon and her clientele, but getting good responses from her clientele, and she's trying to weed out kind of some of the
Riff-raff.
bad ones, the ones that don't show up or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
call in, say I'm not showing up,
Okay, well,
10 minutes before
you're wasting
their
my time.
especially where we have, she drives 30 minutes,
Yeah, it's not
35
close.
minutes, so she's excited, and she, she's been doing the substitute teaching thing, and
Doing great.
yeah, she loves it. She and it's good for her. She loves kids, you know how she is with kids.
She's a saint.
I think she's a weirdo, but I love her, and that's
She's your weirdo.
These kids, yeah, she's my weirdo, and these kids need weirdos like her that care, and
I have patience to teach adults. I do not have patience to
I'm
sit in
losing
a
patience on
classroom with a
I'm
bunch
going to
of
be
littles.
honest. I also teach adults, and I don't have the patience.
Babysitting adults is.
It's not hard. It's not hard because at the end of the day, it's not.
See,
man.
your adults are different than our adults.
That is true. It is true.
It's way different. Yeah.
It's slightly different.
I mean, there's adults that are older than me, and I wouldn't say wiser, but been on this earth longer, and I'm like, really? You've made it this long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Well, not for it.
Well, we were talking to Paul last week.
Yeah.
And he does all the safety stuff for the construction company that he works for.
Fucking narc.
And I'm like, so are you at like 1 day since last entry? And he's like, I think we're at 4. Then he checks his phone. He's like,
15.
I think we're at 0.
He said 15, and then he told us about something that just came up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, oh yeah, no, we're like 4 days since the last 0 days since the last. People make choices, man. That's just how it is.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the trade industry. It's so hard to get anyone to actually show up to work. I mean, that's like if they show up to work, that's like boom, like we got.
Yes.
Oh shit, we got a full team today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
and then,
what we.
And then as soon as they start work, it's like fuck. All right. Well, they go. Oh, I got this. Or
You
blah.
just shattered a pane of glass. That was only $5,000. Thanks, bud.
Or, hey, this 2-hour job is taking you 12 hours already. What's going on?
Now, granted, I can sympathize because more than likely I would have concreted myself into the ground and would have waited for at least 4 hours to call you because I would have been like, "Oh God, I don't want to make the. Oh, it's starting to harden. Oh, I really don't want to make. Can you bring the jackhammer?"
See, it's like the new construction where it's you just need to get bodies there.
Gotcha.
Is where it's I guess how good of work you get kind of just drops.
Okay.
But like I have a couple crews that are my
go-to
residential guys that I send to people's houses. Like I don't send my guys for commercial jobs. I don't know. Yeah,
You can't send your commercial guys to residential.
No, absolutely
house.
not.
Really?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
absolutely not.
two completely different industries to where you got guys that you're like, hey, he could actually speak to people and talk to customers,
yeah.
and then you got guys like, I don't know how he survived this long, but we're just gonna put him on this job.
And what's funny is like, the trades, like the commercial new construction jobs, it's basically every company, every trade, they throw the same kind of type of
Neanderthals.
Yes, and they all love each other. They get along. They just have,
They have the same 5th grade education. I'm
And
not
they're
fucking joking. Like I joke, but I'm not joking. These guys,
But they're great guys. They work hard. They just do dumb shit and say dumb shit. They don't have a filter.
They make choices.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
they didn't learn proper social skills.
exactly.
And I mean, my guys are great. Obviously, I have a handful of guys that are. I'm like, oh, this needs to be done. I'm gonna send this selection of people there.
Yeah.
I got a couple guys that I'm like, it doesn't matter what we're doing. Hey, I'm just gonna send him because I know he's gonna get it done. I don't have to worry about him complaining. I don't have to worry about him calling me asking 100 questions of the same dumb shit.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go. He's gonna get it done. He's
it
gonna
out.
say, hey, I got it done. Perfect. That's all I want to hear. Like I don't want to hear.
I don't wanna hear
gotta
anything
go
else."
to the supply house. All right, well, fucking go.
Just
Like,
take your
why
job.
are you calling me?
Yeah.
Do your job and quit making shit up.
So I saw that Lenny just hopped back on. I kind of want to circle back to Stranahan's, and I didn't know they had a stripper pole.
They didn't have a stripper pole. It was a structural beam that held stuff up that my sister and wife made into a stripper pole.
Oh,
Yeah.
so now if you're looking for the next place to hang out, it's going to be Dandy Dan's at Stranahan's.
Dandy Dan. That's actually, yeah. We got the
Dandy
shirts
Dan's even open
coming.
still?
God,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know.
I drive past it every single day on my way home.
See, we were just over there and we were talking about it. And I was turning left on Alameda, west on Alameda, so I didn't get far enough down, and I didn't.
Yeah, a couple more blocks, you would have been there.
Yeah.
Dandy Dan's is, I think it's still, I've never been, but I drive past it every single day on my way home.
I've been there one time,
Oh,
and I was, I think, 19 years old.
Is that when you got herpes?
No, I so it's on. I was
exposure to penicillin. Come on.
Yeah. No, it was it's Alameda, basically Alameda and Federal, right? Yeah. And so I just got my first apartment by myself. I didn't have any roommates, and I was on 120th and Federal. I had a fake ID. A couple of us guys, the older guys that I was working with, we started at Hooters on 6th Avenue. The old Hooters. When it was
6th
just
and Kipling?
Yeah, only pitchers of beer. They didn't sell hard alcohol.
They're
Went
going
over
under,
there.
by the way.
Huh?
They're going under.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The Hooters Corporation.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Just so they're going to have mass layoffs, too.
Derek and Brandon said Twin Peaks is going down too.
Yeah, man. Like
I've never been to Twin
And
Peaks.
actually, the Frisco Twin Peaks in Frisco, Texas, I don't think it's the original, but it was like one of the top, like 2 or 3. Colby probably can, if he's still watching, he could probably attest. It's right down the street from where we lived.
Yeah.
I think they said it was probably closing down too.
a lot of them are, man. A lot of the... It is a different world.
Fucking OnlyFans taking everyone's jobs.
So
man.
there used to be one located off of Colorado Boulevard near Glendale.
Hooters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was Penthouse, and then there was Shotguns. And I was like, so do you just like work your way up?
Yeah. Yeah, just down the road.
Once you get to Shotguns, I made it to the big leagues,
I
Mom.
made it to the big leagues.
Did you see the new owners of like the Diamond and all them got a big lawsuit against them?
Yeah. Like millions of dollars for not paying proper wages.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
With, the old owners that Danielle and
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
Danielle and I would go, and we were talking to some of them, some of the dancers, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck him, fuck D&D,"
Oh, yeah.
And they couldn't, basically, like, they don't pay us. We're subcontractors. We're not employees. And I'm like, well, sorry, like, do you understand? Like,
Huh?
your
Sorry, how much
position?
was for that lap dance?
Yeah.
So
How much does my wife owe?
do you guys have like a do you have a 401k?
Yeah.
Like, what's
It's
retirement like?
I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, that's your trade. Like, you understand your trade.
That's your
That's
trade.
your trade.
And you got to understand what
Riding
your value
dicks
is.
That's a good. That will. I mean, that could get taken away from AI, but sometimes. I mean, 50-50, right?
Tesla bot.
Tesla bot.
What, isn't there a movie about that? Like,
Yeah,
some dude-
Megan Fox is the. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I forget what it was
seen
called.
it.
It's on Netflix.
I just know this world is changing rapidly.
And
I mean, tis the way of the world, man. Tis the way of the world.
the theory sounds cool. Like she'll cook you dinner, she'll do all this stuff for you.
The Megan Fox movie?
Yeah.
Until they go crazy, and then they're like, "Oh,
Well, you don't fuck it. Like if you don't like, I would get like a middle-aged man, right? Because I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking it, right? My wife, hopefully, I'm the middle-aged man she fucks. But yeah, I'm getting somebody that looks like not good, right? And then they cook you dinner. They do everything for you. In the movie, at least.
okay."
I don't think we got that far yet. We're getting there.
I mean, well, actually, we're kind of at the point where you just ask your device to do like a order, and then it'll send it to Postmates or
Or like when we get your fucking, dryer's done, Mr. Justin.
yeah, same thing.
Yeah. He's halfway there.
Listen,
Dryer's done. Would you like us to fold it for you? And it's talking about the dryer.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Did you ask what's in the fridge?
No.
Your fridge doesn't talk to you yet?
no, but they have.
Oh, no.
they,
It's on order. It'll be here fucking mid-April. Sorry.
they have the fridges that have the camera in it, so like while you're grocery shopping, you can look inside and be like, "Oh, I'm out of eggs." Like I'm not there yet, but they have those things.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's
I
what I'm
said, it's
asking.
on order. Mid-April.
Listen, I'm not that bougie.
Close.
Getting there.
He's getting there.
We're not there yet, though.
All the coolest things I see is at Justin's house, though.
That's not true.
That is true. That is the truest.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You're at your house and you're the coolest guy I know.
Oh,
If I could boop you right now, I would.
I'm just far enough away. I can't get booped.
Oh, you'll get booped by the end of the night. I mean, Tucker almost booped your nose.
Tucker was booped his nose. My dog went crazy. Like he was like this nice kind of like, "Oh, look at me, I'm being held." And he was like,
Hey.
"Oh, you're about to touch me? Okay, let's see what happens."
Good thing he's
Tucker,
I would have knocked his ass out.
I did.
He was fine.
It got scary. I was like,
Tucker's cool because, like, with the minorities, he's cool.
oh. Yeah.
But when it comes to the whites, he's
I don't know what it is. You know what? It's
John, Rob.
two people. Yeah, I don't know. I think he smelled the 4 dogs that you have.
Yeah, right.
That's probably true.
He's like, "Oh
Well,
my."
I actually didn't even walk in the door. I didn't walk in the house. I pulled up.
Oh,
okay.
but your clothes live at your house.
That's true.
They have your dogs.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know.
I actually haven't seen him since, like,
7 a.m.
no,
noon.
like when he was a puppy.
Oh, Tucker.
Oh, Tucker.
Okay.
Yeah, Tucker. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, "Your dogs?" I mean,
Yeah.
Earlier today.
Yeah, fuck my dogs. I love my dogs, but
No, thank you. I'm married.
So we decided to do something a little different because we're testing it because we do the plaques. The plaques are cool. At some point, I mean, like you're on the show consistently, and it takes up a lot of room.
You'd have 47
Yeah.
plaques, and
Which is cool. I mean, to have 47 plaques of
your
DadDimes.
marriage photo has to come down. You know,
Which
I
I'm
put it over the kids' school pictures.
which I'm all about. But we're thinking about like utility and like, well, what are things that you can probably use a little bit more and like have around the house, and it's kind of like a cool. Oh yeah, that thing that I did that one time. By the way, you should put your drink on it. So what you have there on the flip side,
Yes.
should have.
Oh man,
There
that's
it is.
cool.
It is.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So I was trying to make 4 of them. That's the only one that came out right. The other
No,
ones
that's good,
burned off
man.
wrong. But
Our laser guy tried to make 4 of them.
No, there was an update today, and it like really screwed up the coordinates. So I got to do some resets on it. But
that's awesome.
We were thinking like at least you could be at the house, you could be around, and then someone would be like, "Oh yeah, man, can I get a whiskey?" And then you're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, dude." Boom.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yep.
And then it has the content of what thing that you were here and the episode you were on, and so
That's awesome, man.
And then you'll eventually have 47 of them.
yeah. Then you'll have that's coasters.
Actually, what we're working on is this is your third time on the show. We tried to do the plaque for all the guests the first time when our laser guy's able to.
You didn't get a plaque the first time because that was before the laser.
I got
before
the
the
second
laser
time.
guy.
Yeah.
Before we got properly funded for the laser guy.
Yeah.
Now we got the laser guy. You get the plaque, and then you come on the show, you get a few of the coasters, and then if you're a consistent guest on the show, then we're thinking about different tiers of different things.
We're thinking. We're working on the things.
So as the first time guest, I think you owe me a hat.
I mean, okay. I will get one ordered.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll just order one.
We do have a shop. I mean,
it's not on there no more, but if you go to DadDimes.myspreadshop.com, you can order.
I'm pretty sure you can push a button and then it'll come back up. I forgot which button. It was not sports. It's probably
news.
Maybe news.
There you go. News right there. That's what it's at. There it is. You go there, you can get all your DadDimes merch.
Yeah, that's at DadDimes Spread Shop.
DadDimes.myspreadshop.com.
Scan the QR code. It's easier. Or go to DadDimes.com and click on the shop link.
Yeah.
It's there too.
I think I have it on one of my browsers. I got it.
Or any one of our episodes. I think it's the first link that's on there.
I mean, we tend to have it like on absolutely everything.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you want some stuff, there's some stuff. And
the aprons, barbecue aprons.
Yeah, we got to get some of those in stock.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to order one of those because I don't have an apron.
I mean,
I need an apron.
I don't have an apron either. But if you're going to have an apron, if you're going to order an apron, it needs to be DadDimes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it should be.
That's true.
So let's get into some ratings, man. This is Stranahan, and Stranahan's.
Apostrophe S.
And this is Blue
Peak. Yeah. Blue Peak. It's made in limited runs, and if I remember correctly, the Blue Peak is one where they have these big barrels, right? There's these big ass barrels in there, and that's probably what this Solera.
Sure.
Solera finish means.
Yeah.
So they do the bourbon. It ages, I think, 2 to 4 years, and then they put them in these big ass crates, right?
Yeah.
They filled it up initially all the way, let it age a little bit. It came down, and when it gets down to, I believe, half the way, they fill it back up.
Okay.
So it's like a sourdough bread, right? You have shit in there for a long time that ages, and that's where the Blue Peak comes from. Is from those big casks right there.
Okay.
So that's the flavor that we're getting from there.
I got you.
So
that was very scientific.
I mean, I'm kind of drunk.
So what he's really trying to say is, the barrel's sitting there and it's aging, and due to the high climate and the dry climate that we have in Colorado, there's a higher percentage of angel share, which means that there's an evaporation percentage of the barrel that tends to dissipate in the atmosphere. They call it the angel share. That's what's given to God, right?
Yep.
The devil's cut, by the way, is what is sucked into the barrel, and there is a company that Jim Beam has where they'll do a centrifuge system to be able to pull out that and then put that back in the bottle because they're trying to figure out how to make every last penny, and that's how they get the devil's cut is they suck it back out of the barrel. After the angel share brings it down 50%, they refill it, which means that there's an aged percentage on top of a new percentage, so now it's like a mixed barrel of whiskey, and I think that's what you were trying to get at.
Pretty much.
That's what he said.
Well, yeah,
that's what he
that's
said.
exactly what I said, word for word. But they bottle that too, right?
And then it gets bottled.
Yeah, they bottle it, and then it gets down to whatever percentage.
And then they cut it with
fill
El Dorado water to a certain percentage, to a certain proof, and that's what makes this bottle beautiful. Yeah, that's what I heard. Neat, 0 to 5.
I would say 3.2.
All right.
I mean, it's easy to drink. I went back to neat, and
It's very easy to drink, yeah.
it's easy to drink. Just chill out and not even cigar, nothing. You just sit and just
Have a good time, man.
Yep.
I like it.
Kick it.
In 65-degree weather.
Oh, my watch
Damn.
is dead.
Let's give it a 2.8.
Ooh.
2.8. Neat. I mean, it was okay. I would get it again.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. I
Okay.
wouldn't be one I would be like, no, don't get that.
Yeah.
I would get it.
Okay.
It's good.
This is better than the yellow label.
Yep.
To me. I
agree.
It's not that I have a problem with Stranahan. Like the taste coming out of a Stranahan's yellow label original bottle is not for me. This gets closer. It is sweeter, which is more like the bourbon-esque taste. This is not a bourbon, but you get some of those bourbon flavors, which really enhances the whiskey. To me, if you like the harshness of like a straight whiskey, even some of the corn, like the rye whiskeys, even like the high proof, low age, just because you want to hit it, that's like a Stranahan's yellow label. This is mellowed a little bit, and you can get a little bit more of the sweeter flavors. This is pretty good. This is like a down the middle, really good value for the price point.
Oh, yeah.
3.0.
Solid.
Chilled.
Chilled. I would go probably 3.
Okay. Bringing it down a little bit.
Yeah, I brought it down just because it really mellowed it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still something, you know, especially at the price point, I would buy this than over, you know, the bigger whiskeys. I mean, it's a couple, you know, it's a little bit more expensive, not by much, but still it's like.
Mm-hmm. But you're actually getting some flavor out.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you know, the sweetness is still there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No, it's good.
His wife is complete. I thought I was joking.
I got a text message first.
Justin's underwear is dry. Or it's washed.
It's washed. Yeah, it's dried now. Come on, give me some time.
For me, chilled, this is where this bottle of
It opens
alcohol shines.
Yeah.
For me, it brings out a tobacco flavor, like a leather flavor,
okay.
which those are some of my cherry tobacco leather. When it comes to whiskey, those are my favorite flavors. So for my palate, when you chill this, it really shines. I'll actually bring it all the way up to a 3.4 chilled
nice.
for me. Yep.
It's a 3.3 for me. I mean, we're pretty close on.
Yeah.
You've heard the show 60 sometimes. I like chilled bourbon. It's negative 50 wind chill outside. I like chilled bourbon.
Yep.
It's 102 scorching day. I really like chilled bourbon. So, I mean, that's kind of and that's what brings this out. Now, there have been some, like Widow Jane, where it doesn't matter what you do to it, it still sucks.
Yeah.
But I think it enhances this a little bit. It's going to change a little bit on the rocks because, as you're diluting it, you're going to start pulling away from it. But I'll get to that here in a second. What are your thoughts?
On the rocks?
Ice.
Like usual, I'd probably drop it to 2.7.
2.7, gotcha. Yeah.
Takes away the flavor. It does have a little bit of burn with, like when you're, when it's right off the bat, when it's like cold.
Depending on the dilution.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Still, yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
For me, man, diluting it is not the. I mean, it's a low proof. You shouldn't be diluting it to begin with, right?
Correct.
It's only 86 proof.
Yeah.
You don't want to dilute it. For me, it drops all the way down to a 2.5. I think it completely takes away from the flavor. It doesn't make it like a shit whiskey, right?
No.
But it's definitely not a chilled whiskey. You don't want to dilute this. You don't want to take away the flavors. For me, it's you chill it. You get those notes of tobacco, leather, vanilla, even some oak in there. That's what you want in it. That's what they made this for. Yeah. And I think you run with that. You don't want to chill, or you don't want to dilute this.
Okay. I'm only going to bring it down to a 3.1, so slightly above neat for me. And here's the complexity of it. If you put it on ice and you let it sit, it's going to dilute it too much. It's going to take away from what's in the bottle. You don't want to do that. However, I do believe if you're able to chill it, you bring in a pipette, you add 3 or 4 drops of water, it's going to be different than when you got it out of the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
You add a little bit more, it's going to be different than you initially diluted it. And that's kind of what's cool about the complexity here, is you can change the levels of flavor by adding a little bit more water. You wait too long, and then you're drinking like watered down whiskey, and that sucks. So I think this is a cool enough alchemy or chemistry where you can really shift the flavor palette.
Yep.
1 or 2 drops at a time, and you'll have a different type of whiskey taste, which is cool.
It's cool. It's really cool.
You wait too long, and you're going to ruin it. So don't wait too long drinking your whiskey. Who does that?
Just like any whiskey. Don't dilute it. Don't dilute it.
Dilution's a solution to pollution, man, and sometimes you need to pollute.
There you go.
But not this one.
No. No, it's good whiskey.
Not this one.
Don't dilute this one.
Don't dilute it. You want to pollute it.
You like it as a pollutant. I mean, and that's what alcohol is. It's a pollutant.
Yeah.
It's there to just change your alchemy.
Oh, by the way, my legs have been killing me. Yesterday, today's worse. Tomorrow, I imagine I'm going to start getting back on the better.
Someone has some DOMs, delayed onset muscle soreness.
And
someone's like,
and the sun.
I want to work out my legs. And I was like,
that was not me. So my son, he's been going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad, I want to work out. I'm like, cool. All right. I need to be there for him.
Yeah, support and workout.
Just hit it.
He's like, Dad, legs. Let's do legs. I'm like,
that's the choice, man.
Are you sure? Yeah, I want to do it. Hold on. Think about it. You sure? Keep in mind, I haven't worked out in a long fucking time, right?
The best workout to miss is the leg day.
Yeah. Hold on. We got these pecs where people can see it, right? No, Dad, I want legs. So one day, me and him came. We hit legs. I just did what he did because I knew I'm almost fucking 40, right? I haven't worked out in a long time. I'm going to be hurting. And that's what I am, hurting.
Yeah. Hurting unit?
I'm hurting.
So you know that you've done it right when you sit on the toilet and getting up is right. You're like, just leave me here.
Babe, come help me. Babe.
It sucks.
I live here now.
Text her. Hey, I need help.
I live here now.
It sucks trying to sit. And then I have a bidet, so I got to position properly, right? And then getting up is even worse.
By the way, for all those listening, his birthday's coming up, and now you have the perfect birthday gift. It's going to be that little bar to help you get off the toilet.
I probably need it. Actually, if you guys really love me, you can give me the chairlift going up my stairs.
Jesus.
Christopher said, never skip leg day. I didn't skip it, Chris. I went full bore.
Yeah.
Took it straight to the legs.
Well, no, so...
I mean, I look like I spent some time...
They're like, all right, we want to do legs. I was like, all right, man, we can ease into it. We can do...
Let's go for a walk around the park.
We can do some body weight stuff. We can do lightweight stuff. And...
The first time...
The kid was like, oh, no, man, I want to add a sandbag to lunges. I was like...
You got a heavier sandbag?
I was like, that's a choice. I mean, I know you can do it, but you have to ease into it. You have to build up strength, and then at some point it's not going to hurt as bad. If you're taking beta-alanine consistently, it's not going to hurt as bad. No, man, I got it. Okay. That's a choice. Then it's like, all right, let's do some squats. All right, let's add more weight. I'm like, you could do high rep, low weight. You can gain definition, and then you can start really building on strength on certain days, but don't just jump. I got it, man. Okay. Have you ever heard of electrotherapy? Because I have those right there.
Oh, yeah.
No, man. No, man, I haven't heard of that. You want to try something? Let's try something.
It was the greatest time.
I was like, so we're doing with the electrodes. You want them like, do you want calves? Or do you want like your quads? Or do you want? He's like, I want to do my.
He
calves.
offered me on my glutes, but I said
just like
quads.
You only need one electrode. It's right in the center. Dink.
Yeah.
He's like, no, man, I want to do calves. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I hand him the controller and I started off. And these things, they go in phases.
Yeah.
And they'll go from like a low phase and they'll ramp up and they'll go back down. I've never heard someone scream so loud.
He started screaming. I was like, oh shit, it shocked his wiener. That's what it sounded like. I was like, oh, poor guy. But I'm laughing so hard because the sound he's making. As a good dad, I'm like, oh, you fucked up.
Yeah. I was like, there's a red button, dude. You push the red button, it's going to turn off. Like, you just have to hit the button. Don't just take it, dude.
Yeah. Me and Justin sat there laughing for like 15 minutes, dying.
Oh, and he did it for 15 minutes?
Yeah, he did it for 30.
30.
But,
Oh, wow.
30.
But we lowered it quite a bit.
Yeah.
It was so
When
fun.
he made the sound of his, like he got his wiener shocked, I was like, oh, his wiener got...
Well, hey, that's how they learn. Like, I mean...
That's how you learn.
His wiener didn't get shocked. He
Yeah.
got a cramp in his leg.
But that's part of the conversation, though, man. Like, it is like that. You want muscle building and you want strength building. It is low and slow. It's consistent, but it's low and slow. Like, you go out of the gate and you go heavyweight and you do it consistently, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to be in so much pain that you're not going to want to do it again. When he's like, oh yeah, never miss a leg day. Yeah, you don't miss a leg day when it's consistent. When
Every other 4 days or 3 days.
when you get enough and you're like, I can feel it. Like, I can feel like there was tears. I can feel the growth. I know that I'm going to have to like lay off a little bit.
It's kind of a struggle to take a shit. But not too bad.
But when you sit down and you're like, I never want to do legs again. Like, all of a sudden you start creating this thing in the back of your mind. Like, it's a Pavlovian effect, right?
Yeah.
If it hurts, I don't want to do it again. So then all of a sudden you're going to start missing those days on purpose because you don't want to be in that kind of pain again. Yeah. It is just a low and slow grind, and all of a sudden you're going to build strength, you're going to build definition, and you're good to go. You have nothing to prove down here. That's the coolest part about this gym is like you're not in front of a bunch of other people like, all right, let me grab the 75s and show you that I can do it. You are by yourself down here. You're not proving it to anyone but yourself.
Remember when you asked me the second number?
And be smart about it, too.
You want to do the sandbag this time?
No.
I'll just I got enough body weight. We're good.
No, I went through that just this last weekend. So I play beer league hockey on Saturdays, and Fridays and Saturdays, and with the kids is hockey, and we had like a week off in our beer league schedule.
Yeah.
I haven't played in almost a month, and haven't really skated. So this last Saturday, all right, we got a game, and it's an early game. Let's go. Well, they had hockey, high school hockey going late, their state tournament. And so they double jammed. So we get out there. There's a minute left before warm-ups. And we're like, what the fuck? Didn't get to warm up. Didn't stretch. First shift, I'm like, my legs are like this. And I, when we get done
For
with this.
For listeners out there, Rob's 52, by the way.
No. 29. No.
40 years ago.
For the 12th time.
Yeah. But no, like, same thing. It's like, I was like, just like pumped up, like, get back on the ice. I'm like, all right, I'm fine.
Got adrenaline kick.
Yeah. And I when I wake, like stand up, now my hips fucked up, my collarbone's fucked up, and I suck at hockey, but I still play. But you know,
I'm still waiting to get a call and be like, hey, we need a filler. I could skate like a motherfucker, man.
You could be a great goalie.
I'm like the wind. No, I'm not a goalie. I'm a fucking. I will get in there. I'll score like 14
like the
goals.
wind.
I think in I guess like 2 weeks, week and a half. The summer league starts, so we need extra guys. We're trying to put two teams together.
Bible study.
You let me
Bible
know.
study.
I will be there. I don't have ice skates. Do they rent them?
We're playing hockey, bro. You need like full gear.
You need full
I
gear.
don't have full gear.
It's like $1,000 like investment to start with. Yes, it is.
Our goalie.
The goalie, maybe.
He owns Palladium Sports in Boulder. Buy used gear.
I got shoulder pads.
Do you have
breezers?
Hockey shoulder pads?
Buy new skates. That's what I'd say.
Buy skates to begin with.
Just buy new ones. Don't buy used ones.
Roller skates.
No, ice skates weirdo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, figure skates.
Yeah.
With
he can be like buff like this.
with the toe break, right?
I'm gonna tell you, you see me on the ice, you're like, damn, he's like the wind. You're gonna sing that song from Dirty Dancing. She's like the wind.
We got a couple guys that are.
Dreams.
Have you
I call you
said?
Joey Sack.
Reminiscent.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, reminiscent.
I mean,
Yeah,
we got a
he's-
couple guys that are bulky dudes, and they fucking skate.
Hefty.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I got like up and down.
Can
like
you stop
the wind. Yeah. Dude.
without hitting the board?
When I tell you I am a legit skater, I'm a legit skater, dude. Like, you'd be impressed. I'll tell you that.
You know what? We need to take him out.
Let's go do a free skate Friday night.
Okay.
Okay.
We can take the kids.
So when I blow your guys' mind, what do I get out of it?
Ooh. Well, I already lost the Super Bowl thing.
I don't skate for free.
What do you want?
If you want me to show you, you gotta, I don't know, wine and dine me, Rob.
All right.
I don't know.
I'll take you out to a fancy dinner at Bender's.
You gotta get a fancy,
Ooh.
like Taco Bell.
No, Bender's
It's
upstairs.
diuretic.
Bender's, the bar upstairs. Bar and restaurant upstairs at the rink.
At the rink.
At
Don't
the
look
rink.
at my. I don't have a bar up. Well, I mean, we got a bar downstairs, not upstairs.
You got a bar upstairs too.
It's true.
You got the thing that,
No, I got rid of that.
did you?
Yeah, it got sticky. Oh. Yeah, it got a little weird. Yeah, at some point, you got to move on.
All right.
I make fresh drinks now.
I make fresh drinks. You can have it neat on the rocks. Or chill.
That's what we do on Dad Dimes. I need a Dad Dime Dime of the Week.
Not me.
Dude, you're the guest.
That's
That
kinda
dime of the week.
how this works,
You've
man.
been through it. You went on a
Hiatus.
hiatus from drinking. You got kids in hockey. You're doing all this stuff.
You got a wife teacher now, which
got a wife
I'm pretty
teacher
sure was
now?
always your fantasy because you're always like, hey, come on. Growing up, you're always like, oh, I've got a teacher.
See, here's the deal.
Thank me. I've been naughty.
She doesn't wear her glasses. I'm like, babe, you look hot in your glasses. I look ugly.
You know what's weird? Like when you were a kid, it was like a ruler, and now it's a yardstick. Like it's getting real weird. Like,
Before we go any further, I'm slightly offended by our next comment that I'm gonna read by Christopher. He said, "You're built like Goldberg from Mighty Ducks." You know what, man, Chris? Fuck off. I'm built like not Goldberg.
No.
You remember Goldberg? He was
I know who
he was the
Goldberg
fat
is.
goalie.
So, Christopher, Goldberg now or Goldberg in the movie?
yeah.
He's talking about the movie, not
He's talking about the
obviously not the meth
So,
head
Do
Goldberg.
you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. So, is there a chance though that if like we all decide to do this, which by the way, my knees are gonna get blown out at some
You'll be
point,
all
'cause
right.
My knees are
You'll
old.
be all right.
Can we do the flying V?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'll get the boys. will
Quack, quack, quack. Fuck yeah.
And then, like, yeah, this
Embarrass
is-
the boys. Oh yeah,
this is like
absolutely.
Team USA. We don't quack. Come on, man.
No, we quack.
I'm just going to be a quacker.
He said in the movie, not the meth head.
Okay, good. All right.
Are you
Well,
Amanda Bynes?
At least
That
I'm
thing?
healthy. I'll say healthy, not fat.
Yeah, damn, we got to get it done.
I know everyone's busy. Dads are busy.
Done,
Moms are busy. Our careers, our political situation, you know, everything. Everyone just stick in there.
Yeah.
Support each other. Support. You know, start from the bottom. Everyone worries about who's the president. It starts with who you deal with, your neighbors,
Yeah.
who you work with, who you deal with every day.
Okay.
You know, it takes a farm, correct? Or it takes a
Village.
village.
Farm.
It takes a village.
Farmville.
Sorry.
Cal.
I mean, everyone's freaking out about everything from top to bottom.
Absolutely.
And we just need to chill the fuck out and just understand
Yeah.
and realize who's around you. I mean, there's a lot of people
Yeah.
and that
Support each other, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, respect other people's differences.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? We're not always gonna have this. Like, you can have a completely different view than I do, but that doesn't mean I need to be a dickhead to you
Exactly.
because you don't believe what I believe, right? So somebody has a different political view, religious view, any other view. You could still find time to invest in the person and not just hate them because they said they don't agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it starts from the bottom up, not from the top down. I mean, that's really like where everyone's freaking out about who's in the office. Yeah. No, it starts locally from who you deal with and live with. Yeah,
not globally.
Yeah,
our local
president
for
like 2 more months, and then I'm out.
Liquor license,
just approving. That's what we do.
Approving.
I'm out next week though, so it'll be a good time. And I'm still waiting for the pickleball court. I like that though. I really do like that.
Yeah.
Support yourself locally, man, and support each other because we can't make movements unless we're moving it together.
Exactly.
Got to be moving in the same direction.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dad Dime of the week. We are at time. We love you, and we can't wait till next week. It's not going to be Wednesday because I suck. I'm going to be out of town, but we are going to be doing a special episode Thursday next week.
Special guest next week.
Yep.
My son
Eric,
where we're gonna go ahead and drop his new album that comes out.
Yep.
It's gonna be and on Wednesday I'm gonna be 40, or Thursday I'm gonna be 40.
Thursday or
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
You're getting
I'm
close.
gonna be when we do Thursday I'll be 40.
You will be 40.
My birthday's on Tuesday.
Okay.
But happy birthday!
I appreciate it. Please join us for our next episode. It's gonna be a great one.
They all are.
Hopefully we got our theme song.
We'll
new
see.
Theme song.
We'll see if we can get it uploaded. I don't know what we're going to do, man, but we're going to have a good time doing it.
Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.